Okay guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to polish out this aluminum fuel cell for my truck that's covered, my frame. This is from GSI. They build these in-house, GSI Fabrications. I've already done a test, which I'm going to show you. There's my test, which I'm going to actually that was the bottom. So I've got the system down the way I want. I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to polish out these fuel tanks on big semis and how to do rims. But what we're going to do today is we're going to use cutting wheels, the Brown Rouge, see that right there. Use that, and we're going to use the white one with the White Rouge to actually buff this thing out like I did the backside. This shiny spot right here is another product that I found that's going to help maintain this after. This was not sanded, this was not buffed, anything. It's just hand rubbed. So I mean, it has a shine to it. I don't know if you can see that. So if you have some old aluminum, I'll show you what it is. It's by California. This is their deoxidizer rather. You put this on, it changes the deoxidizes the aluminum, and then you put this on and shake it up really well. But this is their purple metal polish. It's for their aluminum, copper, chrome, silver, brass, stainless steel. Removes blurring from pipes and headers. Okay, so that is what I used with just a microfiber cloth to get that one spot really shiny. I mean, that's shiny, and that is pretty shiny just from that compound. But once I get this buffed out, I'm going to sand it down with, because there's a couple of tiny scratches in the surface when I got it. So I'm going to sand those out with my DA sander. I put a little WD-40 on there just so it didn't create any dust of the aluminum coming off. And then wipe that off. Then I'm going to get into cleaning. I'm going to clean the surface off a little bit, and then I'm going to actually buff it out with the Rouge. I'm going to be a one-man show today, so I don't know if I can hold this phone while I do that, which is almost impossible because you have to have two hands for the buffer. But I'll show you what it looks like during steps, before, and after. And then the stuff I just showed you from California Customs, you can go on their website and order all kinds of stuff from them. But that's what I'm going to use, because you just hand rub it and it brings back the shine. So if anything on your truck needs to be buffed and polished to give it a nice shine again from the oxidation, then you can just use the that compound, or you can use Mothers. This stuff right here, see that? I love this stuff. It does an amazing job. I actually use it on my business whenever I wet sand out tubs and sinks. I use that stuff to buff it out, and it looks like glass when I'm finished. So I'll show you what it looks like after and in between. Thanks for watching, guys. We sanded it down with 1500 grit on the DA sander. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Brown Rouge with the yellow pad, and we're going to try to cut some of this out. that's just kind of the first pass, and definitely wear eye protection because it's throwing it up in my face. Then we'll go back with the white and buff that out to shining like we did on the bottom side. You still see some of the scratching, but we're going to hit it one more time with the cutter. Okay, a little update. I ended up going with a different company on the wheels. This is a Zephyr. Is it Zephyr? This is the medium. The kit that you can buy comes with the two polishes here. The white, the yellow for cutting, heavier cutting. It comes with the safety flanges here, and it comes with 3 bars. Now this is for the medium, for the green wheel or the purple wheel, right there. That's for your final buff, and the brown rouge is for your cutting, heavier cutting. And I have to tell you, these wheels are a lot better than the Airways cutting wheels that I used before. You can see that is the second. Light scratches from the medium buff. Down here, I don't know if you can see it, much heavier scratching from the cut. So it's going to take out some of your fine imperfections. Now it's not, the longer you let it leave it on there, the deeper it'll cut. You don't want to have any like waves in your surface. So I've basically gone around everything so far with the yellow wheel. Like I was saying, that kit, I don't know where the box is at. The box, you can get it on Amazon. Oh, where'd it go? Anyway, you can get the box, the kit, all of that on Amazon. I think I paid like $68 for the whole kit. I did call the company and talk to them about what I was doing and what I had, and they said, oh, well, try this. So I'm much happier with these wheels, and definitely use these safety flanges. There's a big metal plate holding the fibers together, the cloth together, but use these. It's very messy, by the way. It's all over my face as well. But I'm going to show you an update, what it looks like after the scratches are all gone, buffed with the white one, and then the polish on top. So until then. Okay. And all I got to do is just buff it out with some polish, but it's beautiful right now. Looks good, but there's all kinds of videos online. All you have to do is look up polish, aluminum, a lot of different techniques. This one that I used is pretty much what everyone else does. Everyone else does. It's a little. You gotta get your technique down. Watch 2 or 3 videos. Watch how they do it. Watch, their speed, the grits. Watch everything. I did find the box. You can get this on Amazon. This is the kit. Check them out. It's pretty inexpensive for all of it. You will have to get yourself a rake of some kind. And this is what they call a rake. When you turn the buffer on, you just drop it down, and the rake cleans all the old burnt aluminum, all the old everything, oxidation, everything off of the wheels, and then just add more of the whatever compound, whatever wheel you're using. But it's going in that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, if you don't mind, subscribe. Hit the notification button if you want to watch the rest of this build. Next, we're actually going to put this, sand this cab out and put this thing on the frame after we paint it. So watch that soon. Thanks.